All right, so let's take a look at the knowledge check 5.6.3. So this is going back and using this model that we used before, where we have a simple linear regression model that is sale price is a function of year built. So we ran this model on the previous year turn, and we saw our results here, our coefficient estimates and so on. So this year turn kind of builds on top of that, and it says, using this model, make predictions using the test data. What is the predicted value for the first home in the test data? So we can make predictions, and we saw how we can do that. We take our model, our fit model, and we just go ahead and we can say predict, and we can predict on whatever data set we want. In this case, we want to predict on the Ames test data. And now we get predictions for each home. And so in here it says, what is the predicted value for the first home in the test data? So the first home, the predicted value is 165,358. All right, so that's how we can get our predicted values. Now, next one says, let's compute the generalization RMSE for this model. And then let's go ahead and interpret the generalization of that. So we'll do both of these at the same time. So let me go ahead, and again, I'm going to say LM M1. I want to predict with the Ames test data, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and bind this column, this predicted output, with the Ames test data. And if I just run this, what actually happens is we have our predicted values right here, and then we've taken the Ames test data and we just basically combined this one column of our predicted values with the data frame that contains all the other information in the test data. So now what I can do is I can use this to do RMSE, where truth equals sale price and estimate equals dot pred, because that's the predicted values, right? That's the name of that column for the predicted values. So when I run this, I see that my RMSE, my generalization RMSE, is 65,578. So what does that mean? That means that for this particular model, where we have year built is our only predictor variable, on average, our model will mispredict the sale price of a home by over $65,000. Now this is more or greater, right? So number 5 here, how does this model compare to the model based on GR live area? Well, if you recall, the model based off of the living area, that one, the RMSE, the generalization RMSE, was right around 55,000. Now, if you think back to the correlation section, recall that we had a stronger correlation between living area and sale price than we did between year built and sale price. And we're seeing that kind of come through with this model. There appeared to be a stronger relationship with living area and sale price, and our linear regression model showed that the RMSE for that model was actually lower. The error was lower than the generalization RMSE for this model with year built.